So they say that when people have their glasses on, they have this serious look, looking official. Well, it's not like I've been looking all serious before. Well, maybe because we are having a serious conversation today. Yeah. But hey, no pressure, no tension, please. No tension, no, this is just a mere coincidence. And I mean, the weather has been hot lately, so I'm not about to make it hotter for you. So please turn on the ACs. Because what this is Showers of Ibukun podcast, where the goal is for you to be at peace in every way, every day. Now you know. I am Ibukun Christie, and I'm your host here on Showers of Ibukun podcast. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Great to have you back. In addition to the hot weather, I understand that some people have been having some thoughts. Some thoughts have been running through people's mind that, hey, we understand the economy has been bad, though, but please, waiting be 200% increase in the tariff. We cannot call in peace. We cannot subscribe for data in peace. We cannot even withdraw money in peace. I mean, it's touching everybody. The whole thing is even making the condition to be utter. The pressure is getting worse, right? But you see, one of the values here on Charles of Ibukun podcast is that we view life from the lenses of Thanksgiving. And that's not because things are palatable, things are not, you know, uncomfortable, not because things are enjoyable. No, not that. But because we have reckoned that we have been sustained thus far. And that's why you're here. That's why you're watching this episode right now. Yeah. So today, instead of complaining, because on this side of the universe, we don't complain. Complaints don't work here. So instead of those complaints, I'm going to be sharing with you solutions to those thoughts, those worries, those anxieties. Yeah, I'm going to be sharing with you how to govern your finances in the midst of all this, financially difficult times. And disclaimer, I'm not doing this as a finance expert. No, I'm not. But I've got some strategies that work for me. So, what does it hurt to share them with you? So, I mean, these are some of the things that I do to ensure that I'm still financially comfortable even in these times. Okay? So, the first thing that I encourage you to do is please keep finance experts as your friends. Yeah. If you watch the episode where I spoke about the treasures in your natural ties, you'll understand what I mean here. See, when I say friends, I don't mean you have to become close friends before they can be of help to you. Those your accountants, family members, those your accountants, neighbors, you know, they can always seek counsel, advice, finance, they can share financial wisdom with you. And who knows, that might even solve a lot of the financial problems or financial questions that you're having. So seek advice. I've benefited a lot from this. I mean, I basically just meet any of them that I know that, hey, where do you think is good to invest? What are the risks involved? How do you think I can grow money here, this and that? Just get, because you know that you're talking to a professional, you're not just borrowing some random talks. You know that you're talking with somebody that is in the business. And so when they are giving you advice, steps to take, you know that you're in good hands, right? And well, if you don't have, I think that as we grow, this is the good thing about networking, Because you might be thinking that what if I don't have any accountant or any finance person in my circle? I'm looking at my circle now, and I have quite a number of professionals that I can point at. Not all of them are close friends, but at least I have people in various, sectors of life that I can call on when I need to get something done. So I think that you can consider, enlarging your circle to at least have a bit of everything in your circle. Okay? Or you might just know somebody that will refer you to somebody. Yeah. Okay, going up to the next one is, please track your expenses. If by 2025 you are not yet tracking your expenses, I don't know what you are doing. I don't know how serious you take your finances. Because, hey, this is finance that we are talking about. How can you not take it seriously? Because this is one of the resources that is very crucial to the operational flow of life. I mean, there's almost nothing that you would need that you wouldn't need money to facilitate in one way or the other. So, I mean, why not take it seriously? Why handle it anyhow? Some people can just say, oh, this economy is this, is that. In fact, I'm broke, I'm this, and that. But if you ask, so what are you doing to not be broke the next time? No answers. No answers. So you want to track your expenses. You want to know where your money is going, because how will you not know what is making you get broke? How will you not know what you're spending money on? Okay, so it's not like I've also always had this knowledge. So if you did not have this knowledge, which I believe you should, but okay, let's say that you don't. I mean, it's not to say that, it's not to downplay the fact that you're just getting to know. It's fine. It's all right. At least now you know. So do something about it. Yeah. So tracking your expenses helps with a number of things. You know where your money is going. You know where you're spending most of your money on. It helps you to know how to budget better the next time, right? And these things are actually not hard, because we now have applications that you can download on your device to help you with all of these trackings. I use Cashbook currently, so you can just check up any other app that can help with that. In Cashbook we have the credits, the debit, so you just put in the money that came in, the ones that you've been spending, and it keeps showing you how your money is decreasing, and okay, you can even say, now that you're seeing how your money is decreasing, you can decide to um you know reduce your expenses on certain things, or helps you to make better financial choices or decisions. Do you understand? You get it, right? Yeah. Okay, going to the next is, please prioritize your priorities. You see, I'm saying please because these things are important. In fact, these things are, they are not, your finances is not an elective course. No, it's not. It's what do we call those ones that are not elective? You shall must take this course. You understand what I'm saying? Yes, it's compulsory. It's a compulsory course for you. Yes, please. You need to take it seriously. Please. Thank you. So prioritize your priorities. I know we did economics and we were taught scale of preference. Even in time management, we have this quadrant where we say that things that are important, things that are not, things that are urgent, things that are not important, things that are not urgent, and that helps us to scale, or rank things that we are supposed to do. So same goes for our expenses, our finances. I know this is not, you're probably not hearing this for the first time, that you should have your scale of preference, know things that you're prioritizing. But with the way things have become, sometimes maybe what you have may not even be enough to cover your priorities. So you might even need to still streamline those priorities. And this now helps you to define what exactly you need per time. This helps you to cut down a lot on impulsive spending. Yeah. And this impulsive spending is not even just spending money on, well, my people will call it ijekuje. No, that's not even what I'm saying. It's not that you're just spending money on unnecessary things. Sometimes they're actually necessary. So maybe you go to a store, you had planned to get some things, and then you saw this, say, I don't know, cream, and then you now remember that. I mean, it happens to me sometimes so that you remember that, oh, I was supposed to get this thing, oh, but it is still not a must that you get it at that time. I mean, there's not going to be an earthquake if you don't get it at that time. Mm. Except you remember that, I mean, it's actually very important that you get it then, except for that. But sometimes when I experience something like that, I'm like, okay, I'm supposed to get this thing. And I'm like, okay, I will note you for the next budgeting, not now. Do you understand? So even things that are necessary could still come up under impulsive spending, where you just saw it and you feel like, oh, this is good. And it's truly it's good, but it may not be good for that time. Do you understand? Yeah. So I mean, you know what you need, you know what is peculiar to you. So that helps you to know how to prioritize and even prioritizing your priorities. Yeah. Okay. So I'll go to the last one. Yeah. Which is this one. I'm very I'm very positive, and I'm really, rooting for all of us. All is going to be fine. We're not going to be broke. We are going to live in abundance. Yes. But this last point is that learn to abound and to abase. I'm not a prophet of doom. I'm not saying that you will not always have enough. I pray you always have enough. I hope that you always have enough. And I'm encouraging you to put in the best so that you can always have enough. But look, there may come times where, I mean, we all know now, we've experienced it, times that there will not be enough. And it may not be our fault that things are not enough. And sometimes it's our fault. But those times, thank God we are human beings. We are very adaptable. I'm not saying you should adapt to suffering, though. I'm just saying that at times where things are not enough, learn how to still maximize even that little to build your capacity for when there is more. So there could be times that you have enough resources to get something and you maximize it then. Maybe, for example, maybe I'm planning to get some gadgets to improve the quality of this podcast. And thankfully, I get some money and then I just take advantage of that, get those things. So I'm maximizing the time I had in abundance. But there could be times that I also don't have enough. And those times I have to, you know, just live within my means at that time. If it requires me to just ask if somebody is going to my area rather than board the bus, I'd rather do that. I mean, you cannot be craving what does not align with what is in your purse. Any if you notice any extravagance craving, please dead it. Don't even consider it, okay? So those are the times that you want to learn to still maintain yourself and adapt to that situation, while that is building in you the capacity for when you have in abundance. And you may be thinking that, if I don't have enough and I really need to get something done, can't I borrow money? Can't I get loan? Of course you can. But people, we have to be wise. We have to be wise, especially when it comes to taking loans, borrowing money. I'm not saying that it's bad, but it's just a path that you want to, tread carefully, because if you're taking a loan, you have to be sure that you have a stable means to pay back that loan. I mean, you don't go loan money by faith. You don't go loan money and say that, I'm trusting that something will happen. No, because the person you took the loan from also has need of it. They just could pay it at that time. Not that they're not going to need it again. So you want to also respect that fact and make sure that you have what it takes to pay back, and not paying it back whenever. Having a stipulated time, because these are some of the things that make people lose credibility easily, especially in the general public. You can even still try and understand if the person were, um, if the person had as close ties with you or something. But in the general world, nobody nobody cares. Nobody cares. Even if they're not able to get their money back, at least that has dropped some bars for you in their hearts. And you don't want that. You don't want that. Financial um financial what's the word, embarrassment is always messy. You don't want it. Even me, I don't want it for you. So please, just be wise when it comes to taking loans. Don't just go, don't be myopic when you're taking loans. Don't just look at, I need this money now, let me just get it. No, think, be proactive, think futuristic, think of how you're going to get it paid back. You don't just go to, because I need to get this cleared out. No, you have to. If you're loaning, if you're going to take the loan, you want to take it in a way that you're sure the person can grant you another loan another time. So yeah, I think this is how I'm going to stop this class today. I already feel like I'm saying class. Okay, today's episode, because it actually felt like a class. But anyways, thank you for watching. I know that you like this video. This has helped me. This has been helpful for me, and I know that it's going to be helpful for you as well. So, of course, share. Share, because if it's helpful for you, then you don't want to audit yourself. Send it to that person that has some financial difficulties. This is very helpful for everyone, because everybody needs their finances to be stable, to be going steadily, peacefully, no chaos, right? So send it to that person. Leave your comment, and don't forget to subscribe here. Don't forget to subscribe to Shards of Ibukun podcast. Okay? All right. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.